I was saying before, the 1925 film has slipped into the public domain, and so a few years ago, a number of companies released the film on DVD and video, each with their own music. I'm going to use the version that you see on YouTube as a perfect example of why you should really invest in a decent version of the Phantom. Don't just watch a cheap or free edition. Well, why not? Well, apart from the poor picture quality, you lose so much by the lack of decent music. Because the 1925 film was obviously a silent movie, lazy video companies tried to make a quick buck and just released the film cobbled together with out-of-copyright classical music dubbed over the top, without any thought or consideration to whether the music fits the scene or not. I'm going to show you a few scenes from the free version that you can see on YouTube and compare it with the restoration from the Milestone edition, which has a commissioned, properly synchronized score by Carl Davis. That's a jolly piece of music for this scene, isn't it? I think you get my drift. You see what a difference the right music can make? See how terrible it is when it has the wrong music? I mean, this is a pretty extreme example, and I don't know where this YouTube version came from, and if it's even from a commercial release at all, but I do know that I bought a quite high-profile DVD release from Amazon some years ago, and found the same problem: lousy picture quality and music that didn't match the film. I've no doubt that other editions are just as bad or worse. So the two best versions that I've come across are Phantom of the Opera Ultimate Edition, which is available in the US, and the Special Collector's Edition, which is the most commonly available one in the UK. The UK release, the Special Collector's Edition, has pretty good image quality, and a score by Gabriel Thibodeau, or whatever his name is. The score's alright, the unmasking music is good and dramatic, although there are a few parts that are really bad, like this scene where Eric abducts Christine and takes her down to his lair. The Carl Davis version has beautiful music that really sells the idea of entering a dream, but the Gabrielle music is awful. It's just these few notes repeating over and over and over. Makes me feel sick. Couldn't he come up with anything better than that? The Carl Davis score is available on the Phantom of the Opera Ultimate Edition, and it's far superior, the best score for a Phantom movie I've heard. The movie is from the PhotoPlay restoration, and I think it has better picture quality than the Collector's Edition, although there's not much in it really. The main reason to get this version is the supplementary material. It has a full audio commentary by Scott McQueen, which is very informative and helps you make sense of the extremely complicated mess of this film's history. Best of all, this too has the original 1925 theatrical release. This has lots of scenes that were deleted from the 1920 reissue, but don't get too excited. There's no graveyard scene or alternate ending, just some romantic scenes with Roll and Christine. Oh, and a deleted scene of Christine stroking her pussy. However, the disc does have a lot of still images that show the more interesting deleted scenes. As well as the commentary, it also has audio from the 1929 dubbed version, which is hilariously bad. I think that if you're serious about your Phantom collection, you must buy the Ultimate Edition. As far as I know, it's only available in Region 1, so if you're in Europe, you probably need to import it and play it on a Region 3 player, or try and hack your DVD player to make it multi-region, which is easy enough to do if you look online. You may also want to order Philip Riley's book on the making of the Phantom of the Opera, which has a ton of fascinating behind-the-scenes history to the film. Both the book and the Ultimate Edition are available on the American Amazon site. That's all for now. As I'm going chronological for a while, next time I'll be reviewing the next Phantom movie to come along after the silent film, but if you're expecting Claude Rains, you'd be very wrong.